What does it mean to be black? Does it mean that you can't care? Does it mean that you have to have the freshest haircut on the block? Or if you show the slightest bit of education that you should be criticized? Maybe. That's what I've been told, indirectly at least. To be honest, I don't really know if that's true or not. I mean, no one should be bound and characterized by the color of their skin, right? That's what all the black people say, at least. When the white people say what black people are supposed to be, pure and total outrage. The irony is, black people are doing the exact thing to other black people. Telling other black people that they should be this or say that, and if you don't do these things and you aren't truly black, isn't a good thing. By their standards, if you don't have the freshest shoes, and if you don't talk all thuggish, you are whitewashed. Weird, right? I don't know. Maybe they're right. Maybe I'm not black enough. Being black is about fellowship and realizing that you're different from all the others. You need to love your kind. I mean, that's what we did for 300 years. We didn't care about superficial things like haircuts or being a thug or shoes. I don't know. Maybe they aren't black enough.
I was told I was too American by my best friend for speaking English. I was told I was too Mexican by my teacher for speaking Spanish. But I was told I wasn't Mexican enough because I didn't know how to write in Spanish. I was told I wasn't American enough because I spoke English differently from the other kids. I was told I was too American because I couldn't handle spicy food. I was told I was too Mexican because I celebrated my birthday with a piñata. I was told I wasn't Mexican because I was born in the US. I was told I wasn't American because my skin was too dark. I felt disconnected from everyone. I felt disconnected from my family because I was the only Mexican who had American qualities, as if I were a foreigner to my own family. I felt disconnected from my friends because I was the only Mexican. I wasn't allowed to be American because I'm Mexican, yet I wasn't allowed to be Mexican because I'm American. Truth is that I'm both. I am both Mexican and American. My identity exists as a mixture of both cultures. I celebrate both aspects of my identity equally. I celebrate my birthdays with piñatas, and I speak English in my own way.
Growing up Asian, I didn't know that my ethnicity affected how people perceived me in the way that it did until I got older and started realizing what was happening around me. I remember questioning why everyone used to speak in thick accents and squint their eyes around me. I had no idea what chink meant. I had no idea what gook meant. I had no idea what ching chong meant. I didn't know that I was being insulted, and in truth, I had no concept of racism whatsoever. I would worry about not liking rice, or not knowing how to use chopsticks, or not speaking my mother tongue. I was living in a world of prejudice, without knowing they existed. I didn't want my friends to think I was uncomfortable. I didn't want them to think of me as whiny, so I tried to ignore it. I just laughed along with them. I laughed at my culture. Besides, they were just harmless jokes, right? Being called smart or good at math because I'm Asian didn't seem so bad after all, right? I remember being ashamed of being too Asian around my American friends, and being too ashamed to talk about it around my only support group, my Asian family. I was lost, and I didn't know how to feel or who to talk to. I just wanted to be me. Having positive stereotypes attributed to me because of my race didn't make me feel better. I always thought I had to live up to the expectations of being one of, if not the best, student. Otherwise, I was a failure. And just because I had good grades in school, it didn't help that I should have gotten good grades, and that school was easy because I was Asian. Being the model minority is overrated.